What is up, everybody? Chris back. I hope you guys are doing well, my friends. It is a stormy, nasty day here in the boot in Louisiana. Feels good outside, though. I'll take a little storm and rain. Well, I say that. It has been really, really bad here in the southern states. We've had night after night of horrific wind and terrible weather, and some friends and family have had some trees fall in their yards and damage some things, and so it hadn't been great. But the temperature's not too bad right now, and it's raining, it's not storming, so we're good. Hopefully there will be no more severe weather. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Ambushers. We're continuing our Matt Helm, Dean Martin series. And today we're going to be talking about the third film in the franchise, The Ambushers from 1967, once again directed by Henry Levin. This basically picks up right where Murderers Row leaves off. Like Matt Helm, he gets back home after a successful mission, and the next thing he knows, he's surrounded by beautiful, deadly women. And this one is honestly, in my opinion, the best one out of all of them. This has the best comedy writing. It has the best comedy. It has the best writing. It has the best story, the most ridiculous story. So Matt Helm, basically a UFO lands, and Matt Helm is charged with finding it and getting inside and finding the weapons that are on this UFO and bringing them back to the U.S., basically, before the Russians and the Chinese get them and all that. And he's, being hunted down by these beautiful, deadly spies. It's all women, and it is just, and the funny thing is, each one of them is a different month of the year. So there's like Miss May, Miss June, so it's almost like a Playboy centerfold type thing, and it's just, it's really preposterous. But I enjoyed it. I liked the comedy in this. I thought that it was far better than the previous two films. This seemed like it knew what it wanted to be. It finally found its footing, and it knew what it wanted to be, and it said, hey, now we're going to be funny, and we're going to have good action. And this felt more like an actual spy film, just because of the setup and some of the cinematography and stuff. It felt almost like a James Bond movie with comedy. And I think that's what it was set out to be, because the first film, The Silencers, the comedy was okay, but most of it fell, flat to me. And then Murderers Row was, it was getting better. I could see where it was wanting to go, and it was getting a lot better. Now in The Ambushers, we finally see that vision kind of come to fruition, and it is, it's, like I said, funny. This got some pretty decent action in it. The story is it's well written. Dean Martin, he's getting up there in age at this point. I think he's in his early 50s. And he's not quite looking like a peepaw yet, but he's getting there. And in the next film, Wrecking Crew, which I think is the weakest entry, he looks like just an old, decrepit man to me. But The Ambushers, though, you can tell he's kind of getting up there, and to me, him being 50 and again, different time, different era in cinema, him being 50 talking to these really, really young girls and them trying to seduce him and stuff, it almost kind of gave me ick. It's like, ugh, come on, man. But I understand in the time it was like free love, and older men were more apt to take younger suitors, or younger women as their girlfriends and stuff. So that's just a sign of the times for them, and it didn't bother me that much. But looking at it through today's lens, it's like, oh, it's a little creepy. But overall, I liked The Ambushers. I thought The Ambushers was fun. From the opening scene to the closing scene, I had a good time watching it. I thought that it was well made. The comedy landed for the most part. The action again was good. The fist fights were still the old cowboy 1950s, rawhide punches where he would just throw one and it'd be like 8 feet away from their face and they would just sell it, But other than that, I mean, there wasn't any real complaints about the film. I thought that it was, again, just a really good time, and Dean Martin did well, and it was good, guys. And you can find it if you want to check it out. I recommend it. I mean, I would say check out the whole series if you're a fan of Dean Martin or you just a fan of classic cinema. Go ahead and check them all out. But this one to me was by far the best. I'm going to give The Ambushers 3.5 stars out of 5. And you can find it on Tubi if you want to check it out. And, thank you guys for watching my reviews. Like and subscribe if you want to. And as always, I'm going to keep making them as long as you guys keep watching them. God bless y'all. Peace out, and I'll see you soon.